it, you give it your best, you attain what you want, great, you're happy. What do? You move on to the next one. You don't attain it, you reevaluate. When you're reevaluating, what are you doing? You're temporarily detaching, observing it, and then, okay, attach again. And you give it your best. Okay, it works, great. Okay, on to the next project. It didn't work out, you think about it, well, I did my best, well, that's that. Move on to the next one. Now, if you get attached to it, then you're going to have people who are obsessed with their work and then ultimately go to failure and the rest of their lives went down the toilet with it. Make sense? The key is to this, I'll quote my teacher, to desire, to aspire, to bond, to connect. And at the right time, learn to detach. That's how you fight frustration. We are frustrated oftentimes because we connect or desire to something and you won't let go. But you already know everything is subject to change. Isn't it? Everything's subject to change. Even the people you think you trust, even the people you think you love, at any given time, circumstances could change. So if you're fixated, oh, I can't believe this, I can't believe that. Well, yeah, it is what it is. Suck it up, move on. That's how life is. You can't handle it? Good luck to a life of misery. You're going to need it. So a lot of it has to do with attitude. A lot of it have to do with what you call automation. Automation. See, most of us grew up, unless you've been trained by a good teacher, we go in automation mode. What does that mean? Something happens, your physical body, your emotions, your thoughts are automated to respond a certain way. Somebody frustrates you, somebody doesn't live up to your expectations, your physiology changes, your emotional body goes into turmoil, your mind goes into confusion. Right? You don't have to say, oh, this person did not do what I asked them to do. Let me evaluate. No. Immediately, isn't it? Isn't that called automation? Yeah, that's what happens. So, when there's automation going on, and again, unless you've been trained well, or you pulled it from the past life, or you have a good teacher, most of us, what happens? You go into frustration mode. You get to fight or flight mode. You get angry, you get upset, you do something crazy, and then later on you regret it. All of us have been there. So the key, again, is to the same lesson. You're going to hear the same thing over and over again, even if 20 lifetimes we're still doing this. I don't know, to be video streaming, it'll be showing up physically, right? Transporting or whatever. Is you have to understand who is the one moving the body, creating the emotions, creating the thoughts in response to what's happening outside. Without that realization, you're back to square one. Just imagine you've studied spiritual teachings for the last 30 years. You can quote every verse in every holy book, every spiritual concept. When a situation happens in front of you, you fall apart. All those are useless. What do you mean those useless? Yeah, you're walking encyclopedia, no application. So in other words, if it does not produce a change in your life, you wasted your time. I know you guys are saying that is too harsh. Well, that's the standard that I was put up with my teacher. He said, your development has to show results. I'm sharing that with you because oftentimes spirituality is used as an escape. It's also used as a way to give excuses for us not getting better. I know you don't like to hear that because oftentimes, it's all right, it's okay. There's a good part of that, that you don't want to beat yourself up too much. The keywords are too much. But oftentimes, if we give ourselves too many excuses, we don't progress. It's just like a child. If they don't live up and you keep, it's okay, everything is okay, they're flunking school, it's okay. How do you think the kids are going to go? The kids are going to go, so I don't have to strive because mom and dad, since it says it's okay. Right? Now, of course, it depends on your culture. In our culture, in Asian culture, A is not good enough. It has to be A+. Right? I know some of you know I'm talking about. It's so much stress. I look back. At that time, it was terrible. What? I already got a 95 out of 100. It's still not good enough? Nope. It has to be 100. Even if you got even if you got 100, no, you gotta have extra credit. It's like, "Argh." But you know, you look back. You know what it did? Toughened me up. Growing up, it became my norm. This is good, but there's always something better. That's how you rise above the crowd in anything you do. Then you add to it spirituality. Then you have intuition. You have guidance. You have inner peace. You can harness that spiritual energy to achieve even more. That's why, if you ever join me in UPW, Unleash the Power Within with Tony Robbins, which, by the way, is happening again in 2 weeks, right, online, so you guys better sign up. The last slide I always show, seekers are achievers. Spiritual seekers are not weaklings. Oftentimes people have that perception, oh, I'm on the spiritual path, namaste, oh, okay, that's good. But when things need to get done, you step up. Because you have bigger aura, bigger chakras, so therefore you have more energy. You have more clarity. You have emotional calmness. You keep it together. So you should be able to perform better. Raise your standards. Unfortunately, I watch this a lot. I go to some of these posts on YouTube, or not YouTube, but what do you call this? Instagram and Facebook. A lot of them is like giving yourself excuses. I'm going, how do you expect people to get better if you keep allowing them to give themselves excuses? You have to keep telling myself, no, I can do better. I've achieved this much, I can do better. If that is the attitude, I can do better, you know what happens? It's as simple as a certain situation it's frustrating, makes you angry, and you go, I'm better than this. Let me assess. What's going on here? I'm not the emotions, I'm not the thoughts. This thing is frustrating, but it's not me. I'm going to rise above it, I'm going to transcend it, I'm going to deal with it. I'm going to turn this thing into something better. That's using spiritual teachings to transform your life. So you turn frustration into victory. Something that frustrates the heck out of you, you go, no, I'm going to turn this around. I'm going to make this better. In case in point, and I'll use this as an example because I saw it with my own eyes. Tony Robbins events, they thrive on community. I remember the UPW here in LA had 15,000 people. And if you've ever been there, it's a big party. Jumping around, being pumped up, sharing your experience with the next person. They hug each other, high five. Well, guess what happened when the pandemic started? All that went away because it's the one that has the highest rate of transmission, because you're in a big room, right, with all those people. So most people get frustrated, they will cry, they will whatever, their business probably go down the toilet. And I distinctly remember about 2 months or so, two and a half months or so, when I went to Florida to be with Tony, he was telling me what happened. He turned the whole thing around. He said, this cannot be. In other words, it's not acceptable. Imagine something that is really hits his industry the most. He turned around in 2.5 to 3 months. And the first UPW had the biggest audience they've ever had till then. 22,000 people. And that's 22,000 connections. Each of them have 2-3 people in it. So about easy 60,000 people, who before the largest one was 15,000. And then a few months later, he had the Comeback Challenge, which had 378,000 people attending. And a few months ago, the second one is a New World, New You, had 800, how many people do they meditate with? 860-some thousand people. Almost 1 million people were doing meditation Twin Hearts. And the numbers keep going up like this. Because he said, it's not acceptable. Closing down is not acceptable. You get my point? Keep raising your standard. As you keep raising your standard, enjoy that great movie, feel it, enjoy it, yeah, and then come out to go, that's nice. Okay, move on. Next. The ability to move on. You can enjoy something intensely. When you're done, okay, that's good, nice. Move on to the next thing. Enjoy that intensely. Okay, move on, next. So when that happens, you are literally, listen carefully. The soul is training the body, the emotions, and the thoughts as tools, as instruments. Okay, time to enjoy. Dive in, enjoy. Okay, done. It's like, oh, it's a great dinner. Okay. Dive in, enjoy. After that, okay, let's go watch a movie. Oh, nice. Oh, intense movie. Great. Okay, time to go home. Bye. You leave. You don't say there, such a good food. I'm going to sit here for the rest of the night. It's a great movie, even if it's done to me replay it 1,000 times. It's funny, one time we had one student. Was it Lord of the Rings or one? I forgot which movie it was. And there was this discussion with my teacher, right? And this student, I don't know what she's trying to do. She's trying to impress him or something. He goes, Master, I saw the Lord of the Rings 20 times. It is so good. You know what my teacher said? You forget? It's like, you have to watch it 20 times, you forget? It's like, you forget? And he walks away. I was cracking up. I was going, that's how he is. Direct to the point, short and sweet. Walked away. And the student walked away. He's like, oh, it's just, oh. So, now, I'm not saying that you should not watch movies more than once. Okay? I usually watch it once, and after that, I'm not going to waste my time watching it again. Unless it's a superhero movie, then maybe I'll watch it a few more times. Anyway, here's my point. You learn to enjoy something intensely. You have a relationship, enjoy it. You know, pour your passion into it. But know what it is. You desire and passion, whatever it is, have that passion, guided by what? And controlled by your will. That allows you to enjoy life, keep your life in order, and then allows you to adjust to situations. Now, if we didn't have this short talk, if I just say, okay, let's do healing on frustration, and just go, yeah, frustration is something that happens because I have strange and stupid people around me. Okay, we flush away that frustration. The situation comes up again. You didn't have your emotions and your mind and your body trained. You create the frustration energy again. We clean you up again. It never ends. It's just like the way my teacher explained it. He said, you keep putting out fire, you never catch the arsonist. But if you took a few minutes here to explain to you, look, frustration happens because we did not have the ability to detach at the appropriate time. That's it. Simple. So, some of you are still like, yeah, but I don't want to be a robot. I want to be able to feel stuff. That's why we said you can desire and have passion. Just make sure it's mind controlled by your mind and your will. You know, some people are so passionate about stuff. I'm so passionate. So, okay, I'm looking up there. You're passionate about drugs. Okay, that's stupid. You're addicted. Yeah, but I'm passionate. Yeah, exactly. That's why your life going down the drain. It's not guided by intelligence. Definitely not controlled by the will. But you have passion. You get my point? So, a lot of these things, you have to look at the big picture. You are a spiritual being of divine love that gives you the passion. Divine intelligence gives you the direction. Divine will, so you can kick your butt and push yourself in that correct direction. Make sense? That's why you have to use your true essence, the triple nature within you. Love, intelligence, and will. So, this love, intelligence, and will are the aspects of the I. And this I, the spiritual self, the I, uses those three aspects to regulate the body, regulate the feelings, regulate the thoughts. But it starts by first what? Disidentifying the I from all of these. That prevents the automation that happens, that could be good, could also be what? Devastating, because if old patterns have been there for who knows how long, it just plays in the background. And then you go, oh, I can't believe I yelled at that person again. I can't believe I got so frustrated and depressed when that person did not do this, did not do that. I can't believe it when that person betrayed me. And guess what? You're living in the past. If you say, anyway, those are emotions that are created because of circumstances. It is what it is. What is the solution? How do we change it? Move on. Live in the past. Your suffering end. But most people, they don't. They keep suffering. And what happens? They keep complaining. They keep blaming other people when in the end, you heard this said many times by many teachers, pain happens. But suffering is a choice. Because a choice is a response of the I to the circumstances around us. Okay? So, let's do our meditation. And then as the divine energy is pouring down, now that you're listening to this, you're understanding this, some of those frustration energies within your aura and chakras are coming to the surface, we'll wash it off with the divine energy. All right, that's that. To the Divine Supreme God, Divine Father, Mother, to all the spiritual elders, holy masters, saints, archangels, holy angels, and spiritual helpers. Personally, to my beloved teacher, Master Tohoksui Mahaguju Mailing, we thank you for divine light, love, guidance, help, healing, and divine protection. Thank you for the wisdom, thank you for the help, thank you for the divine healing, compassionate, purifying light, and soothing healing energy. Thank you. In full faith, so it is. Take your left hand, tap the center of your chest. Take your right hand, tap your crown. Be aware of your heart and crown. Inhale and exhale. Inhale slowly. Exhale slowly. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Put your hand like this. Let's make the meditation more intense. We'll affirm oneness. Focus on your crown gently. I am that. I'm not the body. I'm not the emotion. Not the thoughts. I am the soul. I am a spiritual being of divine intelligence, divine love, and divine power. I am that, the soul, the spiritual self. I am connected in one to my higher soul. I am connected in one to the divine spark within me, the divine spirit within me. I am a child of God. I am one with God. I am one with all. There is only oneness. Just be still. Just inhale, exhale slowly. Allow your consciousness and awareness to gently float above your head to a super brilliant light, like a brilliant star just floating above your head. Just be still. Allow your attention to drift deeper and deeper into that light. Just let your attention and your consciousness enter that light. Like a beautiful star floating above your head. And just say, I am that. I am the soul. I am the spiritual self. Your entire attention is now inside that brilliant light. Now just imagine that brilliant light and all the brilliant lights in the world. All of us are inside a greater light, the sun. Imagine all of us are inside an even greater being of light. Just say we are one. We are one with the presence of God in the solar system. We are one with God's essence in the sun, the central spiritual sun. We're one with the solar logos. There's only oneness. Just be still. We are one. Open your hands in blessing. Maintain your state of oneness. Imagine a brilliant, gigantic beam of light pouring out of the sun into the entire solar system. Flood the solar system with brilliant light. We are one. We are one with all. There is only oneness. Just be still. We are one. Let's chant Om 3 times. Flood the entire solar system with divine light, divine love, and divine power. The energy is flowing through us. Just imagine the sun radiating so much light to the entire solar system. Om. 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 Just be still. Just feel the energy flow through all of us. Now let's focus specifically on the planet Earth. Be aware of your heart. Be aware of your hands. Just say our hearts are one. Now flood the earth with beautiful pink light from our hearts, collectively, out of our hands, out of the sun, and fill the earth with love. Lord, make me an instrument of your peace. Wherever there's hatred anywhere in the world, let me sow love. Bless every person, every being on earth with peace and with love. Where there's injury, let me sow pardon and forgiveness. Where there's doubt, let me sow faith. Where there's despair, let me sow hope. There are a lot of people going through challenges and a lot of people suffering all over the world. People being affected by the pandemic in India and surrounding areas, including Brazil and other countries. And there's political unrest, violence happening in many places like Colombia, Venezuela, the Middle East, in the Gaza area. Let there be peace, love, let there be hope and with faith, and especially the spirit of forgiveness in these areas. So be it. So be it. Where there's darkness, let me sow light. Where there's sadness, let me sow joy. Be aware of your heart and your hands. Just say our hearts are one. And in this oneness, may every person, every being on earth be blessed with peace, with love, with the spirit of forgiveness and reconciliation, especially in the areas that there's wars, with hope and with faith, and a better tomorrow. So be it. Continue flooding all these troubled areas with beautiful light, beautiful pink light, love, forgiveness, kindness. So be it. Now be aware of your heart. Take a deep breath. Be aware of your crown. Exhale. Be still. Just be aware of your crown. Just say our souls are one. Our spirits are one. There's only oneness. Now be aware of your crown. Collectively, let's project a beautiful golden light out of the sun and fill the entire earth. Just say our souls are one. Our spirits are one. From the heart of God, through my soul, through my entire being, may every person, every being on earth be blessed with love and kindness. Let all be blessed with great joy and happiness, with understanding, harmony, and divine peace. May all be blessed without exception. So be it. So be it. Just flood the earth with peace, love, and kindness. Now, gently be aware of your heart and your crown. Take a deep breath. Exhale, project golden light, even brighter than before, collectively pouring out of the sun and filling the entire earth. Let that golden light pierce through the atmosphere, the clouds, the air, the land, the sea, the people, the animals, the physical and invisible beings. May all be filled with beautiful golden light. From the center of the heart of all-loving God, through my soul, through my entire being, may every person, every being, without exception, in the higher worlds, middle worlds, even the lower worlds, let all sentient beings in every direction, every dimension, be blessed with God's unconditional love and kindness. Love and kindness. Let all be blessed with inner peace, inner healing, and at this time for so many, physical, emotional, and financial healing. So be it. And all be blessed with understanding, with harmony, goodwill, and especially the willingness to do good. Blessings be to all. So be it, and so it is. Now gently lower your hands on your lap. Keep your eyes closed. Keep your tongue on the roof of your mouth. Just be still. Now be aware of your crown. Imagine a beautiful golden flame floating above your crown. Be aware of the love within your heart. Send a stream of love from your heart up to the crown and into that golden light. Just be still. You're not the body, you're not the emotion, you're not the thoughts. You are the self, the real self, the soul, the spiritual self. You are connected in one to your higher self, your higher soul. You are connected in one to the divine spirit within you. You are a child of God, you're one with God, you're one with all. There's only oneness. And listen. You, the soul, are listening. Allow your awareness to drift deeper and deeper into that golden light. You are a being of pure energy, a being of light, a droplet of light in the ocean of brilliant light. Now, just let go. Be still. Be aware of the golden light. And just simply allow your consciousness and awareness to merge with it, melt into it. You are that light. And just simply let go and let things be now. Let go. We are one. There's only oneness. Allow your consciousness and the vibration to keep lifting to a higher frequency. Higher frequency. Higher frequency. Just let it float higher. Higher, higher, let go. We are one. Gently, very slowly, come back to your body. Gently move your fingers, move your toes. Just be still and listen. The divine energies entering your crown chakra is being cleansed. Any negative thoughts, negative energies are disintegrated, extracted, expelled in their salt water or into the earth now. Any energies of frustration, disappointment are dissolved, disintegrated, extracted, expelled in their salt water into the violet fire or into the earth. The liquid divine energy is cleansing your forehead, your ajna, and your back head chakras. Any energies of frustration, disappointment are dissolved, disintegrated, extracted, expelled properly. Your throat center is filled with liquid divine energy. All negative thoughts, negative energies, especially the energies of anger, resentment, frustration, are dissolved, disintegrated, extracted, expelled to the nearest salt water, violet fire, or into the ground. The liquid divine energy is pouring down to your front and back heart. Your front back heart chakras are gently being cleansed and infused with waves of love, sweetness, and happiness. The liquid divine energy is saturating your front and back solar plexus chakra, the area between your ribs, right below your sternum and directly behind it. These are where all the anger, resentment, disappointments, frustration energies are usually stored. Just allow the divine energy to seep in deeply into the roots, dissolving it, disintegrating it, flushing it out completely to the nearest salt water or violet fire. Your front back solar plexus chakras are continuously being cleansed. Your liver, your spleen chakras are being cleansed. Your navel chakras are being cleansed. Your sex chakras are being cleansed. The liquid divine energy is pouring down your spine to the base of your spine. Your basic chakras are being cleansed. All energies of frustration are dissolved, disintegrated, extracted, expelled. Your basic chakras are continuously being cleansed. Just be receptive. Om. Just listen. Om. Om. All negative thoughts, emotions are disintegrating. Cut, 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 cut. Om. Just be still. Direct any negative thoughts, negative energies out of your energy field to the nearest salt water or violet fire you created. Or just flush it down to the ground. Just be still, let it drain out. So be it. Now raise your hands in blessing. We'll release the excess energy by blessing the earth once more. This has also a cleansing effect on our aura and also release the energies we cannot absorb. First, visualize the people you love in front of you. Family, friends, parents, children, spouse, whoever. Just visualize them in front of you. Fill them all with golden light. May all of them be blessed with good health, with happiness, with prosperity, and with spirituality. So be it. May all be blessed. All be blessed. Including the people who are not nice to you, even the people you can't stand. May all be blessed with peace, with love, and with kindness. So be it. Now be aware of your feet, the base of your spine, your hands. Project golden light down deep into the earth and verbally repeat after me. Let our beloved Mother Earth be blessed with divine light, divine love, and divine power. Let our beloved Mother Earth be healed, regenerated, and revitalized. Blessings be to Mother Earth. So be it, and so it is. Keep going, keep blessing. May all be blessed, so be it. Okay, let's give thanks to the Divine Supreme God, Divine Father, Mother. Thank you to all the spiritual elders, holy masters, saints, archangels, holy angels, and spiritual helpers. Personally, to my teacher, Master Chokok Sui Mahagu Jumain, thank you for your blessings. In full faith, so be it. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the extended meditation. It's longer than normal, and we really cranked up the energy this time. If you're sensitive, you would have noticed it. All right, so this is the morning session. In 7 hours and 10 minutes, we're doing the evening session, which is going to be prosperity healing. We're alternating. For the ones who are joining us new, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we're doing Anchor the Light meditation, 10 and 6 p.m., 10 a.m., 6 p.m., California time. And on Fridays, we alternate between prosperity healing and emotional healing. So far, that's the plan. When things are opening up, after we're traveling and teaching, we might have to adjust. Like in 2 weeks, I'll be in Florida. So for the Unleash the Power Within with Tony. So Wednesday and Friday, we might have to adjust the time. All right. But anyway, the work continues. Okay. Namaste, everyone. We wish you much happiness. Have a great day or great evening wherever you are. We will see you in a few hours. And let's see what else. Oh, just quickly. If you go to mastergo.org, we still have I think there's a link there. When you click on it, it gives you all the different charitable organizations that are helping India and the surrounding areas. They're still low on oxygen. Just because it's not in the news doesn't mean that people are not dying. Okay. Sometimes we only, our attention span is so short. Oh, it's in the news. Something's going on. You think something else comes on, different news. That suffering of people is over. Nope, it's continuing. In fact, we have students that have loved ones and friends who have died, and they're organizing whatever they can to send oxygen and all these things over there because it's not getting better yet. All right, let's do our part. We send them blessings, we pray for them, we project love. That's good, but we also serve with our pocketbook. Okay. Anyway. Just go to masterco.org. We listed those different organizations that we did our best to vet them and look at them to see that they are doing the job of helping people in need. Right? Think about it. A lot of them, again, for some of you who are still living under a rock, and because believe it or not, I've seen people post that, oh, it's all a hoax. You just go read. It's not real. We're going to airdrop you into the crematorium, and you will see bodies lined up around the block, some of them waiting 24 hours with loved ones. They're waiting for the bodies to be processed, to be cremated. So for some of you who still think that way, I think you better go over there and your eyes will open to the suffering of others. And I'll leave you with one thought. If we turn a blind eye to other people's suffering, watch out. You better not suffer, because if you have any suffering, nobody will come to your aid. That's how the law of karma works. It's not your opinion of karma. Okay? The good news is, as other people are suffering and we do our best to share, to help, when the tables turn, when we need help, karmically we're entitled to be helped. Clear? Simple rule. Key to happiness, key to joy, the key to have a fulfilling life. You cannot say, we are one, and watch people suffer and don't lift a finger. That doesn't work together. I've seen people like, oh yeah, there's only oneness and all that stuff. People are suffering, they could care less. Watch out. That means there's also oneness in pain. Good luck with that one. Okay? Just keep those things in mind. I like to shoot straight, so if it hurts your feelings, that's your problem. Seriously. There's so many people suffering out there. Let's do our part. Let's not just preach from the mountaintop on, oh, do this, do that, and when people are suffering and don't do anything about it. Okay? If you look at the website, it's not something you want to support, you can find something else to support. Just not don't do anything. If that makes any sense. All right? Namaste. You all take care. We will see you in a few hours. God bless.